and welcome to Legacy IS Academy. So in today's video, we are going to study about India-US relationship, and I would study this, we will be discussing this video about the relationship as an aftermath of what happened at Operation Sindoor and the consequences, the statements that are coming from the President of United States of America. So we will be trying to interpret ki, what is the ongoing or what is the futuristic vision of this relationship. और अगर इंडिया को अपना रिलेशनशिप यूएस के साथ मेंटेन किए रखना है, सो व्हाट आर द अवेलेबल ऑप्शंस. ठीक है, सो लेट अस बिगिन दिस वीडियो. तो इन दिस वीडियो वी विल ट्राई टू गेट बैक टू द हिस्ट्री. अगर हिस्ट्री को देखा जाए तो यूएस का रिलेशनशिप विद इंडिया हैज़ नॉट बीन वेरी गुड, क्योंकि यूएस हैज़ ऑलवेज फॉलोड माई वे और हाईवे. इफ यू आर नॉट माई फ्रेंड, यू आर माई एनिमी. But India, since birth itself, we have always spoken about non-alignment. We will not get aligned to any of the sides. Not that we are stating कि सिर्फ US के ही साथ हमारा alignment नहीं होगा, not even USSR के साथ हमारा alignment होगा. ठीक है, so India's policy has always been non-alignment. So because US presumed that meant that India is foeing और हमारी दुश्मनी बढ़ते जा रही है with respect to America, so with one of our enemies, US tried to align themselves and they had very good relationship with Pakistan. ठीक है, 1965 के वॉर के भी टाइम में वी हैव सीन वेरी हैवी एंगेजमेंट ऑफ यूएस. 1971 के वॉर में भी अमेरिकन शिप्स लाइंग इन बे ऑफ बंगाल ready to support Pakistan in any case, and stalling the creation of Bangladesh by stopping the resolution at United Nations General Assembly. ये सारे initiatives थे जो US ने कोल्ड वॉर के टाइम में ले रखे थे with respect to Pakistan. But one incident that changed the mind of USA was the WTC अटैक. वर्ल्ड ट्रेड सेंटर पे जो 2001 में अटैक हुआ था, 2001 में US faced the worst terrorist attack of its history, and that changed the policy of USA. इसके बाद यूएस ने क्या समझा, इसके बाद यूएस की पॉलिसी चेंज हो गई एंड दे अंडरस्टूड द टेस्ट ऑफ टेररिज्म. ठीक है, एंड आफ्टर दैट they understood ki nahi, now we understand the problems of India. And if you see post Bill Clinton, up to Bill Clinton, because the incident did not take place, so up to Bill Clinton you will see that they were not having good relationship with India. US was not having good relationship with India. In fact, Bill Clinton had earlier stated that they want to centralize Kashmir issue as the primary agenda of America. US के primary agenda में कश्मीर issue लाना चाह रहे थे बिल क्लिंटन. But under the regime of George W. Bush, when WTC attack came, and then we saw कि US का de-alignment होने लगा with Pakistan, and it tried to dehyphenate this issue. What is dehyphenation? Dehyphenation कहने का मतलब कि my relationship with one country should not affect my relationship with another country. Now, because historically speaking, US की relationship with Pakistan has always been very good, so they learnt about terrorism, they tasted terrorism, so they started aligning with one of the countries who was suffering from terrorism, that was India. तो इसके बाद यूएस की पॉलिसीज चाहे आप जॉर्ज डब्ल्यू बुश के टाइम में देख लो, या बराक ओबामा के टाइम में देख लो, या इवन जो बाइडेन के टाइम में देख लो, और फॉर दैट मैटर 2016 रेजिम ऑफ डोनाल्ड ट्रंप भी देख लोगे ना, तो दिस इज ऑल dehyphenation. We'll give you some examples of what Donald Trump himself in his previous regime has taken the steps for dehyphenation. So dehyphenation में they were trying to align with both the sides. पाकिस्तान के भी साथ अलाइन करना चाह रहे थे, इंडिया के भी साथ अलाइन करना चाह रहे थे. Some of the popular examples of Donald Trump exhibiting dehyphenation at that time was कि United Nations Security Council में एक resolution पास हुआ था regarding abrogation of Article 370, and United States did not vote against India. ठीक है, United States abstained to vote, although the resolution was initiated by Pakistan stating that this was against the democratic rules of democracy of the Kashmiri people, कि Article 370 was abrogated. But US under Donald Trump himself did not take any action against India. Again, a principle of dehyphenation that they were exhibiting. One more example of dehyphenation during Donald Trump's first regime, 2016 के regime में था कि when US had initiated or mediated the release of wing commander Abhinandan Vartman, who entered into Pakistani boundaries during Balakot strike, US was one such country who had mediated, and because of the efforts of US also, Pakistan had to return Abhinandan Vartman. ठीक है। सो यही डोनाल्ड ट्रंप 2016 में अगर देखा जाएगा तो डिहाइफिनेशन फॉलो कर रहे हैं, और यही डोनाल्ड ट्रंप अभी अगर देखा जाए तो ही इज ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू सेंट्रलाइज कश्मीर इशू. What happened post Operation Sindoor was he started making statements, and I quick reminder of his own statements initially. Operation Sindoor, when it started, when India and Pakistan were initiating this ये missile strikes start हो रहे थे, that time Donald Trump's first statement was regarding this issue that it is their matter and I don't need to worry about them. ठीक है. So US had tried to aloof himself, at least I would say Donald Trump had tried to aloof himself from all of these incidences. And the same Donald Trump, when the war ended, he said that because I mediated between these two countries, then the war ended, and I want to mediate the Kashmir issue also. So there is obviously very big change in stance of whatever Donald Trump was stating. बट वी आर ट्राइंग टू इंटरप्रेट कि क्या इस तरीके के स्टांस ऑफ अमेरिकन प्रेसिडेंट से हम लोगों को डरने की जरूरत है? Because India has never in the history of Indian independence, India has voted for an external third party to mediate between the Kashmir issue. Kashmir issue India का अपना issue है, which is the complete core issue, and we do not want any third party to intervene in this. That has been the clear stance of India since its inception, since its birth. ठीक है. तो अब इस इंटरप्रिटेशन से और एटलीस्ट द स्टेटमेंट्स दैट आर कमिंग फ्रॉम डोनाल्ड ट्रंप दैट ही वांट्स टू मीडिएट कश्मीर इशू, शुड वी बी वरिड अबाउट दिस? ठीक है. तो उसके लिए हम लोगों को ये समझने की जरूरत है कि हाउ मच ग्रेविटी हैज द स्टेटमेंट्स ऑफ डोनाल्ड ट्रंप. डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के स्टेटमेंट्स में कितनी ग्रेविटी है? ठीक है. So if we see, Donald Trump himself has not followed a consistent policies in whatever decisions he himself has taken. For example, he took the decision for Liberation Day policy, in which he was trying to impose reciprocal tariffs to various countries. But then he himself has put up a 90 days stall, 90 days का halt डाल दिया on the reciprocal reciprocal tariff. Again another example कि recently he had visited Qatar, and Qatar में he was gifted $400 million का luxury jumbo jet was gifted by Qatar to US, not to US exactly, to Donald Trump. तो ये इस तरीके का luxurious gift was criticized by the American ruling party as well as opposition party कि इस तरीके का luxurious gift नहीं ले सकते हैं, because it keeps us binded to that country. ठीक है. So that is also against the democratic rules of USA. Plus he has also proposed that he himself will violate this two-term, he will make constitutional amendments such that two-term fixed, that कि एक president 2 term से ज़्यादा elect नहीं हो सकते हैं. That is what he is trying to, he has stated in various media briefings that he will be getting this changed. अब constitutional amendment possible है या नहीं है, that is not what we are discussing, but we are trying to understand कि कितना ज़्यादा gravity है इनके statements में. You see the fluctuations, you see the changes that is ongoing in whatever statement he makes. So that is one point that India might not need to be worried about. ठीक है. फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट, इंडिया नीड नॉट बी रैटल्ड, क्योंकि यही नहीं, इससे ज्यादा बुरा क्राइसिस हम लोग देख चुके हैं. इंडिया हैज सीन सम ऑफ द वर्स्ट क्राइसिस of intervention of US in India's internal matters, including as one example that I gave you कि बिल क्लिंटन यहाँ तक सेंट्रलाइज कर लिए थे कश्मीर इशू को कि कश्मीर इज द सेंट्रल इशू टू बी सॉल्व फॉर अमेरिका. अमेरिका के लिए ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि वो कश्मीर इशू को रिजॉल्व करें. तो इस तरीके का क्राइसिस इंडिया हैज ऑलरेडी डेल्ट विथ, और उस समय भी इंडिया का यही स्टैंड रहा था दैट वी डोंट वांट अ थर्ड पार्टी टू इंटरवीन इन द कश्मीर इशू. सो नाउ ऑल्सो इंडिया नीड नॉट बी रैटल्ड. That is point number one. Second thing that why India need not be worried is क्योंकि Trump is not America. ठीक है. It is more or less कि उनकी जो if you see the regime as per the constitution, the president cannot sit for that seat for more than 8 years. तो overall political duration of a president is very very small. एज कम्पेयर टू एटलीस्ट इंडिया, क्योंकि यहाँ हमारे यहाँ 15 ईयर्स तक भी सेम प्राइम मिनिस्टर रह रहे हैं. सो इट इज नॉट सो कि कोई एक प्रेसिडेंट अगर आ जाए तो ही इज गोइंग टू सिट हियर फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. The regime, political regime of a president is very small in USA. So India need not worry about the statements that are coming from Donald Trump. We should more rely on US businesses. What China has shown it to the world कि US की business ज़्यादा reliable है as compared to the US politics. US जो कि जितनी भी political turbulences होते रहते हैं at the political regime of USA, the business class doesn't change. Or business class is one of the biggest decision makers in USA, so we should be more dependent upon the business class. ठीक है. एंड थर्ड थिंग कि ऑल्दो वी डू अग्री कि यूएस बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनर है इंडिया का, वी डू अग्री, प्लस गिवन द ट्रेड नंबर्स ऑल्सो दे आर हैविंग ट्रेड डेफिसिट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू इंडिया, तो ये सब बहुत अच्छी बातें हैं. बट दिस इज नॉट द ओनली स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनर दैट इंडिया हैज. दिस इज नॉट द, दैट इज ट्रू दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनर बट नॉट द ओनली स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनर. यू सी द रिलेशनशिप, द डिक्लाइन इन रिलेशनशिप दैट यूएस इज विटनेसिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू यूरोपियन यूनियन. यूएस और यूरोपियन यूनियन का ही रिश्ता अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है अभी, बिकॉज दे हैव इश्यूज विद फिनलैंड, इश्यूज विद डेनमार्क, इश्यूज विद सो मेनी डिफरेंस इन एटीट्यूड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू फ्रांस, विद रिस्पेक्ट टू यूके. बहुत ज़्यादा डिफरेंस इन एटीट्यूड चल रहा है. सो इन दिस सिनेरियो इंडिया कैन कैपिटलाइज ऑन इट्स रिलेशनशिप विद यूरोपियन यूनियन and strategize European Union and other West Asian countries as their important strategic partner and not solely relying on whatever US says. ठीक है. So this is how India should focus on decoupling, or I would say Trump proofing India's relationship with USA. With that we come to the end of this topic. If you have any doubt, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much and all the very best.